How'd you like that triple play?
That's
a weird way for one to happen.
As a manager, that's one of those plays you're watching. You're just making guys are in the right position, guys are doing stuff. You're like, yeah, and then until you don't realize it's a triple play, until you get down to the lineup card, and you're like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. So, the biggest thing is we had the right play on. Peterson outstanding the way he handled it. Makes a good throw. Our rundowns were perfect, and so that, that's what's great.
Executed perfectly.
Executed all those fundamentals, yeah.
Okay. Kevin David really hit the ball for you tonight. How has he been coming along and adapting to this level, and what was it like to see him have a big night at the plate like that?
Kevin's had some good swings. He's hit some balls hard this year in the early going. The biggest thing for a catcher is because of the day games, because early season, he's getting some rest. So he worried a little bit about the offensive flow. So a night like tonight lets me know that he's starting to get into it. He's a smart kid. Is more proud of what he did behind the plate, working our pitchers, pitch sequence in and out. And so all-around game, really proud of the kid.
And I mean, for a catcher at this level, that's what you're always mainly looking at anyway, right? I mean, how...
Yeah, and I think the art of catching and the art of calling pitches is kind of a lost art, because the way colleges are now, they wear a wristband and the pitching coach calls it, and so the learning of it is really the tough part, even Division I catchers. And so what Kevin went through last year with me in Kane County, I mean, he's really doing an outstanding job, and I'm really proud of him for as far as he's come and starting to think along with it.
You made some major lineup juggles tonight, and it results in your season high in runs and hits. Is this a lineup we'll see a carbon copy of tomorrow?
Whit will be back in there. Obviously, Angel does a great job at the top of the order. He does a great job at the bottom of the order. He's our utility guy. It's funny because when you have those priority players, I can't run them into the ground 12 games in a row. And so with this team, you try to stagger days off to where I'm not missing my big 3 or 4 in the middle, because that really changes your lineup. And so you'll see this lineup a lot when Witt's not in there, obviously. The middle of the order will remain the same, at least through tomorrow, and then we'll go from there.
You mentioned the handling of the pitchers. This is one of those piggybacking turns, and there have been some combinations in the past. The Royals use piggybacking a lot, where the guys have voiced maybe not displeasure, but a slight uncomfortability at dealing with a piggyback. What does it mean that this has been one of the best piggyback combinations we've ever seen? Both guys have taken to their roles really well.
Well, I had both those pitchers last year. They were both. Leone should have been an all-star, and Sugar was an all-star. So they both have the ability to pitch like that at a higher level. The biggest thing is their demeanor, is things don't faze them. Coming in the 5th inning doesn't faze them, and the start of the game doesn't faze them. So not only in terms for them is it great, but as a bullpen saver, all the things that you kind of stress about as a minor league manager, Sugar and Leone kind of take care of that, and it's a big pickup for our team.
You had a lot of walks over the weekend. The hitting wasn't quite there tonight. You got a little bit of both. Do you feel like this can be a dangerous offense when you guys are doing a little bit of both?
Yeah, and just like what you saw tonight, not a ton of home runs. We're not a long ball team. We're scrappy. Let's get on base. If you don't get it done, let's make sure the guy behind you gets it done. And so, yeah, I was proud of the guys. I mean, they've been working hard. We've gotten a couple of real good days of work in, finally being home. And that's typically a young team. That's what you need, is the work for them to come through. And I was proud to see it. And hopefully we continue it tomorrow.